So last night, there was this message coming through about the connection between individuals. Hold on. The psychic connection between individuals who share bloodlines. And that was coming through in connection to this energy that we're in right now of Saturn retrograde in Aries, while Neptune is in Aries, I believe sextile Pluto in Aquarius, as well as Uranus in Gemini, and the North Node now moving into Aquarius as well. So basically it's all of this fire element and air element. And there are huge shifts being catalyzed within the consciousness of humanity, within the consciousness of the earth. Which humanity is an expression of, one piece of. So I'm going to pull some cards, or I'm going to do some doodling first. I guess I'm doodling first. There was kind of all day I haven't been able to get away from this concept, message. And there was something specifically about what does actual embodiment of somebody's spiritual lineage look like in this modern age that we're in right now. Because it's going to be happening in a very different way than we have seen it happen before. In a fuller way. A lot of people are going to be discovering that they have a spiritual lineage at all. And people who already have some kind of sense of that, or sort of cerebral concept, even going beyond cerebral, but there's something about how while Neptune was in Pisces, there were many, many people who were recalling the spiritual lineage of their consciousness. Neptune in Aries now is triggering the recollection of the spiritual lineage and memory of the body. And then it's about bringing those things together. Both? Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. Well, that's the birth of a new consciousness, isn't it? A new web. Two worlds. There are certain collectives, there are certain sectors, that's the word for some reason, sectors of humanity that are going through they have chosen the victimization route. They have chosen the path of dissolving. And there are other sectors, other waves, soul waves. That are rising out of that. It's going to be messy, there's no way around that. Mess is a part of life. But it is not chaos. Because there's a pattern. It's nature. And there's beauty. There's so much beauty that is going to come out of it. There's all the focus now is being drawn into the color shift. This very gray, rigid, I'm feeling the texture. It's like a, hard, ridged, crusty. And then everything up here this is both, is still in the element of air. It's still dry. But it's dry the way that feathers are. Or when an insect crawls out of its casing, pupil, is that, the words are getting difficult. Chrysalis, cocoon, whatever it is. Larval stage. There are so many different ways that pattern happens. It's wet. It crawls out wet. And then there is a process of drying, being dried. This is a prayer flag, but I'm seeing it as laundry on a line. The process of being dried can be very cleansing. Back to spiritual lineage. And what it means to exist as a spiritual being. We are not taught, we are not conditioned. Humanity has not been living in a paradigm where human beings are considered to be spiritual beings. Not really. Even those groups that practice religion, follow religions, they're not really existing as spiritual beings. Not the truth of what that is. For the most part. Or not the full extent of what that means, what it can mean, because it's a range. It's a range, it's a spectrum. And as more and more power is freed. Human power is freed. It has this, we were talking about this before, it has this rippling, cascading effect where that spreads outwards, and these larger spiritual beings, which we are, us down here, we are quite small. We are little pieces. We are little pieces. Mm-hmm. The ladder. Snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders. It's a big game of snakes and ladders. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. But this is going up. We know that already. Shakti. Shakti is being freed. She climbs up, she climbs out of her casing. She climbs out of her casing. Too long. Too long has the bug been pinned down. Not anymore. She climbs up, she climbs out. And it's quiet. I have chills. I have chills all over. When cicadas emerge, they are quiet. It is only once they are dry and all moving together, that the noise begins. There are many emergences happening. There are many. Who have been going through a process quietly, and then at a certain point they will all begin to vibrate together, and it will not be quiet anymore. There will be a sound. Oops. Othala. Gibo. Yeah, it just keeps coming back to DNA genetics, which I've been getting that since January, probably. I started getting pretty intense downloads about that. If that is the terminology you want to use. That there are so many codes inside of us. Just lying dormant, waiting. Waiting. That's very interesting, isn't it? Because it's almost as though this dark blue that's like the raw data, the pure information that's everywhere. And then this purple serpent is the encapsulating coding of that data into form. Into a pattern. genetic pattern. The human being is a walking, talking, breathing, feeling pattern, genetic pattern. And as more power, more energy, more life force gets freed, released, funneled through that pattern, it can express in a greater way, in a fuller way. That word comes through a lot. And of course, it's healing. It coincides with healing. That power cannot be freed without it. Okay, I'm going to end there. Yeah.